Yes, sir, man. Well, a bye week this week, man. So, of course, we don't got a game breakdown for you, but perfect time after the first 4 games to kind of give a recap of the first quarter of the season. Look at what the Falcons have done. Some accolades were received this week, man, during this bye week for this. So,
a lot of birds did some good things, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get into that, man. Talk about that as well as talk about one of the big, maybe not so publicized additions that this team made that's making a big impact as well. And we're gonna talk about the guy at the helm, the quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. Man, y'all doubted him out there, but he's proven to be the guy who we thought he was, man. As well as talking about this upcoming game too, man. When they take on the Bills, we're gonna break that down a little bit too as well, but. What's up and welcome to BirdTalk. What's up, BeeWoo?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Hey, my birds was off. Hey,
I see you riding
no ground, today, man. We ain't gained no ground, but hey, bro, we ain't lose none either.
There you go, man. There you go. Sunny side, or what's looking on the bright side, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Man. Without further ado, I guess we can start with a guy who has done some big things this month. BeeWoo named the NFC Offensive Player of the Month, Mr. Bijan Robinson, man. Great season off to the start for him so far.
Showcase him.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Showcase him.
Yeah.
And that's what they need to keep doing Monday night. You got to showcase him.
Yeah, he'll be going against another guy that's like a dual threat at running back too, in James Cook. So I almost kind of like looking in the mirror, 2 guys that can catch the ball out of the backfield and run the ball pretty well too. But Bijan right now leads the NFL. This is why he probably was the NFC Offensive Player of the Month. Leads the NFL in yards from scrimmage, 584 yards. And that was, of course, through week 4. Somebody may have passed him now, but as far as the first 4 games of the season, he was the leader in the clubhouse on that, man. And first running back since 2023 to have 200-yard receiving games. And it's only been 4 games he's played. So he's doing big things out there, man. And, if you watched our preview, we talked about Bijan Robinson and him being, one of the top running backs in his league. Maybe a top 3 running back. Them 2 other guys, them 2 old guys, they've been slipping a little bit. Bijan, he may be ready to take the throne, man. Based on these first 4 games.
Man, I tell you, this was not a guy who I wanted to be a Falcon.
Oh, see, this is where you give Terry a little hell today, huh?
Yeah, this is not a pick that I was on board with at the beginning, but it's starting to pan out, man. It's really starting to pan out. This guy is looking like he is the guy that everyone said he was coming out of Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy that likes to see a lot of dancing, but you know, you dancing and you going somewhere. If we moving around the club, then hey man, hey, if
Uh,
we moving around the club and dancing with everybody,
hey,
then you
depending
know,
on who's dancing and where they dancing at, I like
yeah,
dancing, but I'll leave
yeah,
that alone.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll say this too, Bijan. He doing a little bit less dancing this year. You know, he when he needs to dance, like the touchdown run against the Commanders where he bounced around and flipped over and rolled over the touchdown. He kind of had to do that to get in the end zone, but when he's catching the ball out of the
Michael,
backfield, it's like
Michael
one move
Jackson,
and go.
Chris Brown. Yeah,
Chris Brown
yeah,
is
man.
definitely yeah,
Yeah,
man. I mean, he seems to have the good balance now of like, okay, when do I cut, dance, do all of this, and when do I hit the hole, get what I can get,
right,
and get down and live to fight another day. Um, that's the one thing about, and Barry Sanders kind of had this about him. Barry Sanders will break an 80-yard run, but he'll have 5 runs in a row where he got caught in the backfield because he trying to break the big one. Now we haven't seen Bijan break the big one for a touchdown yet. We saw him get caught from behind, but I think it's just a matter of time for you see that as well, man. Him put the ball in the end zone like that, man. That's the last thing that's missing really from him so far.
yeah. He hadn't really took one. He hadn't really took one to the house yet, you know,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what I've been waiting to see, you
yeah,
know, since he got here is, you know, the breakaway speed. You know, it seems all the way to get caught,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's one thing that he needs to add to his repertoire is to be able to take it to the house.
yeah.
Basically
Now,
when
now he
especially wearing that number 7, man, you gotta be able to get to the house. You gotta be
eh,
able to get to the house.
it's
You win that 7, you
you
gotta go
hard
to the house, man.
you hard pressed to get results like the original number 7, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't too many who could do what he did out there, man. So, Bijan is a good constellation from that though. I will give him that. He also, I'm reading here, second best start in Falcons history as far as yards from scrimmage. William Andrews back in 1983 had 590 yards, man. And if you watched our very first video on BirdTalk, we talked about William Andrews and how John Madden bigged him up and said that would be the guy he would start his team with. So I didn't know that William Andrews had that record, but I can see why John Madden would have said that now, man. In 83, I was a twinkle. Well, I was on Earth at that point, I guess, but during football season. But I was just coming on the scene back in 83, man. So I didn't see too much of William Andrews that season.
Yeah,
But
man. I was here, but I can't attest to any of that.
yeah,
That
that's when you was a
information.
49ers fan, right?
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
fan of football at all at that point, I
I'm
guess.
probably not watching football at all at that point.
Hey,
Probably watching.
6 years old is a good age to watch football, man.
It is, but you know,
Your
I'm probably
nephew is locked in now at 6 years old.
yeah, I was probably playing with the football machines at that
Oh,
time, the little magnet guys
yeah.
that just
We just lost the 18 to 24 demographic when you said they don't even know nothing about that game.
yeah, yeah, man. So
Men
yeah,
turning
yeah.
on sideways and stuff going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I can tell you about football then, man.
man.
You know, I really was not into football, but yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's a great, thing that Matt said about with
yeah.
Andrews,
Yeah, man. Yep. And like I said, man, Bijan, offensive player of the month, man. Shout out to him, man. Kind of a guy he worked out with who is or has been one of the top running backs recently, Christian McCaffrey, another guy who kind of does some of that stuff. But Mark, Damian Tomlinson, some of those guys who could catch the ball out of the backfield and run the ball. He seems to be on that kind of trajectory, man. So I know, like we said, I was not happy with that pick either. I wanted Jalen Carter to be that pick when the Falcons drafted him. But with him being here now and actually producing, I think it's going to be a pick that can help the Falcons, hopefully, at least for the next couple years, man, and they can put it all together. So, you get your full money's worth from Mr. Robinson, man. And since we talked a little bit about Terry, we got to give Terry some love too, man. Defensive rookie of the month, Xavier Watts, man. Draft pick that the Falcons picked up in a trade, actually, with the Rams, man. They traded up to get James Pearce, and this was a pick that the Falcons got back from the Rams in that pick ended up being Xavier Watts. Lo and behold, he is the defensive rookie of the year, man, for the month of September. Got some numbers here for him. He leads all rookies in interceptions with 2. Had a big interception in that Commanders game, man. As well as the game against was it Minnesota? He had the other interception in, I think. Also had he leads rookies with 17 solo tackles as well, and he is tied for the lead with pass defenses of 4. So very deserving award for him as well, man.
The dude definitely was a great pick, man. Like, shout out to Terry for that pick. You know, maybe one of the surprise pickups in the draft. You know, when I seen that we got him, I was like, hey, we made another great move, man. You know, Terry, he did his thing with that pick, man. And I like this guy already. Like, he seems to have an eye for the football.
Yes, sir.
He's always around doing good things when the balls are in his area. So
he's paying dividends right away, coming in immediately making an impact. And you can say that about all of the rookies, really, man. Maybe not in the stat sheet as far as Pearce and Jalen Walker, but they're getting pressure on the quarterback. I think they got 1.5 sacks between the two of them. So shout out to them as well, and shout out to Billy Bowman, who also has an interception on the season as a rookie. So another good pick, man. This rookie class that they have, it could be the foundation for what this defense needs to look like, man. And you know, speaking of defense, like I said again, congratulations to Xavier Watts for winning that award. The rookie defenders, man, and Jeff Ulbrich, former Falcons coach, coming back from the Jets to be the defensive coordinator. They seem to have transformed this defense, man. The Falcons, we ain't said this in probably forever, have been one of the top defenses in the league this year, man. They have allowed the fewest yards in the NFC through the first 4 weeks. And, of course, they're second in the NFL overall as far as yards allowed. So, I mean, that's a heck of a way to start the season, man. You can't ask for much more than, you know, you're number 1 in your conference and number 2 in the league. I don't know that we expected the defense to make that big of a change, but that's a great way to kind of kick things off.
Most definitely is. I mean, Jeff Ulbrich came up then over from the Jets.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, you see that the absence of what his presence is.
Yeah, we talked about that on cover 2, man. The Jets still got the same personnel, but that defense sucks right now. And the Falcons, you know, they got some new personnel with some of the rookies, but that defense has been transformed, man. And the good thing about it seems like Jeff Ulbrich is a lot more aggressive, I guess, as far as, you know, kind of calling some of these defenses and blitzing at the right time, and, you know,
definitely an upgrade from last year. Definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, yep.
Definitely upgrade.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with that, man. And just to kind of harp on the rookies again, all 4 of their young rookies that we talked about are in the top 30 amongst first-year players as far as defensive splash plays, man. So
that's big, man. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah. And this, like I said, not a thing you used to as an Atlanta Falcon fan, man, to see that kind of immediately return on some of those picks and stuff, man. So.
Defense. Let's just keep it up for next week, guys. Let's keep it up, because we're gonna need you guys to be around the football and not just around it, you know, script sacks, you know, with interceptions. You know, we need those kind of things going on Monday nights when you get ready to play Mr. Josh.
Yes, sir. They got it. They got a big matchup coming, man, against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, man. And another highlight of this season, man. Kind of been an interesting, maybe up and down. I don't even want to say one bad game. People lost their mind about this bad game. Michael Penix Jr., you know, starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. I say that because people don't think maybe he should be the starting quarterback, or they have some confusion about the fact that he is the starting quarterback and is going to be the starting quarterback. But he showed some resilience, man, kind of bounced back from having that bad game, took accountability, said, hey, I didn't play well, and came back and had a pretty clean game against the Commanders, and overall has done a great job. And And I think we didn't give him enough credit too, because everything I've heard about, of course, the Vikings defense and their defensive coordinator, he has so many exotic defenses, and they were talking about this against Gabriel. Like, for a young quarterback, he's the worst guy to go against. But the Falcons didn't put the ball in the end zone. They won that game 22-6 against Minnesota, though. So even in that, they moved the ball up and down the field. You like some better red zone finishes, but it seems like they even got that kind of corrected and going in the right direction last week against the Commanders. So shout out to Michael Penix Jr., man. Like I said, he seems to be a guy who is not easily rattled in the pocket, on the field, and not easily rattled by all the outside noise either, man. He came in and did his thing.
Very poised gentleman. Very poised.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
I don't know why we ain't gravitating to what he's doing, what he's selling, but man, I like this guy. I like him a lot.
Man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot to like about him. A lot to like about big arm.
Big arm.
Like you said, poise.
He getting the ball to the guy y'all want to see get the ball. Like, man, come on, man.
Quick release.
Come on, man. So, quick release. Yeah. He will throw a pick or two, but that's just part of the growing process. But I like this guy, man. He's definitely gonna be something special here in Atlanta. So
even with the picks, man. I mean, you don't want to see turnovers, of course, because they can kill you. But also you got to be willing to take a risk too. Sometimes trust your arm and trust what you can, what you can do, and trust your other players out there to make a play for you too. So, in order to get the big plays, sometimes you got to gamble a little bit and take a risk. So, that's going to result in turnovers every now and then. But I think as he continues to develop, that's not going to be an issue as far as that's concerned, man. And speaking of developing, Kyle Pitts Jr. Kyle Pitts, of course, former or supposed unicorn once upon a time is what we were told, man. Seems to be back and having just a solid season so far this year, man. He's made some plays, got in the end zone. Maybe the best 4-game stretch of his career since his rookie year, definitely since his rookie year. And hopefully he can continue to do that as well, man. He has a pretty good connection, it seems like, with Michael Penix Jr. And really, if you think about it, he could be the key to this offense, the really unlocking like them being a great offense. Because you got London, and if Mooney can come back and get healthy on the outside, you got Bijan who can do a lot of different things. The middle of the field, if you can attack that with Kyle Pitts, it opens up everything else for everybody else too. You got the outside, the inside, you got the running game, you got everything you need at that point, man. So his development and his continued progression back to kind of what he was as a Pro Bowler his rookie year is important for this team, man. It can make this offense, like I say, go to another level, man. So shout out to him for, he's been accused of maybe not being professional or into it, or he seems to be locked in this season though. Now, contract year, so that'll make you lock in.
It'll make you lock in, yeah. Make you lock in.
When the money is on the line, you got to get right. So we'll see if that pays off for him. But you do want to acknowledge the way he's played these first 4 games too, man.
Most definitely.
Now AJ Terrell has been hurt. Mooney has been banged up as well. A very important thing for this team, and the thing that kind of I don't like about this bye week being this early is them remaining healthy the rest of the season. Now I think they said AJ Terrell should be back for this game against Buffalo, but now you got to go 14 weeks in a row and kind of you're traveling overseas, you're doing a lot of different things, keep guys healthy, and you still got some very tough games. If they're healthy this week, I think it's going to be a big deal for them and get some guys back like AJ Terrell. But that bye week, the drawback from that is having it this early and dealing with injuries down the line. So knock on wood, hopefully they don't have any more injuries. But, you're happy to get some guys back that you may have been missing these first couple games or had some time out.
Yeah, I mean, you got a Monday night game coming up. Hopefully we get AJ back, and Mooney, with the bye week, you hopefully get him back into the status of where he was at last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to rush AJ back so fast. Um,
I don't think you have
because
to against Buffalo,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
I mean, so you really could, not. You could probably stand at have him out another game,
Yeah.
and and I probably, if I'm the Falcons, I probably would lean in that direction. You really don't need him. This game you with a hammy, you want to kind of rest that thing as much as possible. So, you
Yeah.
really, like I said, you don't really need him against Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo, I mean, like I said, it's really the Josh Allen show. So, I know they got the kid, what's his name? Keon Coleman over there, I think. But he's still young and not really a number one receiver, in my opinion. They got Shakir, I think, over there, but no guy that is like, oh man, like Stephon Diggs ain't there no more. It ain't like a number one. Oh, we got to have a guy that can just follow this guy everywhere type guy. So, like you said, if he's not 100% healthy, it would be a good idea to continue to let him get healthy, man, as well as Mooney and some of the other guys who've been out. Let them get right, because it's a long season the rest of the way, man. So, and like I said, a hamstring is something that can bother you the rest of the year. That can mess up your whole season pretty much. So you don't want to come back too early and pull some tear at that point. So got to be careful with those guys with those injuries, man. We've hinted at it, man. Big game against Buffalo. What are your thoughts on this, man? How do you feel right now? Buffalo coming off a loss. Do you think this is a game the Falcons? I know you are the guy that says they're a prime time team. They usually do their thing on prime time. How you feeling about this game so far?
Man, if Buffalo would have definitely won that game last night, I would feel a lot more confident in what we are going to be able to do. But also saying that they didn't lose, um, and they didn't win um, in pretty fashions. Where
Yeah,
the week
they
before,
struggled.
you know,
I won't say struggled. They didn't look as good as we thought they look against the Saints,
yeah,
though.
yeah, they are a team. We seen they are a team. They can be beat.
They can be
We're
had,
even
they say.
they
Yeah.
can be had. So yeah, I mean, and who else did have them than the Falcons?
Who
So
better than the
we
Falcons,
had we are the team that can do it. Speaking on big time, prime time, that's us. And
man?
so we definitely can do it. We are coming off a huge win versus the Commanders. We back home again. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think when you look around and you look at the pieces that we have with Bijan, Tyler, Pitts, Drake, I think if this thing is schemed up well, because that's the part of it, it's got to be schemed up well,
Yeah.
and we can definitely get it done, man. I think this defense is capable of stopping Josh Allen from running all over the field. Like you got to get
That's what
you got
scares
the
me.
defense.
That's
Yeah,
what scares me, though, a little bit. The
yeah,
running quarterbacks, they on third down, when you can make a play with your feet,
yeah.
they
And we
they
got
got
to
to get
start.
home. Yeah.
You gotta get home on them, man. Maybe you might need a little spy out there or something, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. But and they definitely are a team that can be beat. We've
Yeah.
seen that, they got
Yeah.
they got beat last night.
I think this will be a big game for Ellis and Diablo, another guy who we haven't mentioned. He has been a big pickup for the
Mhm.
Falcons. Diablo, you hear his name a lot. He's all over the field making plays. This will be a game, like I said. If you're gonna spy Josh Allen, you got to be set and be able to make a move and bring him down. Josh Allen's a big guy. Want to be able
You're
to
not
hit
gonna just
him
bring him
off.
down.
Nah,
You're not just gonna bring him down with one guy, man. You gotta
nah.
bring him. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
you
bring
have
him. You
to
gotta
lay some
bring some
lumber on
artillery.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
man. Yeah, but I think like I said, like you said, before this game, I was ready to predict the upset, but I'm still even with the Buffalo Bills losing on Sunday night. I think it's going to be a good environment on Monday night. I think fans are going to be waiting for this game, coming off a bye week. You know, a lot of excitement in the air from the city. You know, getting back on track and winning that game against the Commanders and welcoming in the reigning MVP. This is a chance on national TV to kind of, you know, let people know, hey, we here, we're for real team. So opportunity to do that. I think Michael Penix, he played great last year when he played in prime time against the Commanders. They, you know, came up a little short in that game. It wasn't his fault, but he seems like a quarterback that's poised, won't be too overtaken by the moment. And we just saw them handle business on that Sunday night game against the Vikings. So yeah, I like their chances in this game. I think they can pull an upset and beat Buffalo. Not sure what the spread is in that game. I guess you can tune in the NFL matchup to see what that is when we go over the game and break it down. But yeah, I like the Falcons' chances, man, early on, kind of just looking at things as the week starts, man. Now, we talked about this bye week being early on in the season. BeeWoo, the Falcons got a pretty tough schedule ahead still, man. They got some tough games.
That's a tough game, man.
Right after this one, another primetime game, Sunday night against your boy, the boy genius, man, who you was bigging up. Missed I can win with any quarterback. They got to go out to San Fran, and you know, that's a tough game. I hope they beat them by hundreds, by the way, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a tough game for them to win.
Hey, man. This is gonna be a very interesting game. You got Ryan and you got Kyle, you know, part of the Super Bowl dynamic
Staff.
team.
Yeah.
So it is going to be very interesting to see how these two, you know, offensive and defensive guys match up on this game. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game. You know, Kyle has
Brock Purdy and Mac Jones
there's no scary quarterbacks.
They don't scare me, yeah.
And if you can keep quarterback,
you can keep Christian McCaffrey on the routes. I think you got a pretty good chance.
The quarterback names are not scary, but let's be real. Kyle, man, is yeah, I know you don't like to hear it, but he you know, the things that he can scheme up, man, you know, yeah.
I like my guy Jeff Ulbrich. I'm a big Jeff Ulbrich guy. I'll take Jeff Ulbrich against Kyle Shanahan any day, man.
Okay,
there you go, man.
All right. You hear here first with the shenanigans.
Man. Hey, us ball great guys got to stick together, man. So me and Jeff Ulbrich, we on the same page, man. Now they also got two games against the Saints. They haven't played them yet. Rivalry game. That's a big game. Week 12 and week 18. They got to go to Germany to play the Colts. Colts been smacking people up all season. Daniel Jones, I know, not necessarily, like I said, a scary quarterback, but that team has looked pretty good. Week 14, they got Seattle. Seattle came here last year and laid the smackdown a little bit. Me and you went to that game. And then week 15, Tampa Bay. That may be the division may be at hand at that point against them. And you're going out to Arizona week 16, and you got the Rams coming in here week 17. So there's no cupcakes on the schedule. The cupcakes would be the Saints and the Panthers, but those are division games. You lost to the Panthers already, 30-0, and you know how to start with the Saints. So
you already know how, shout out to, the Panthers for that win. We really don't pay y'all guys no attention. But, in bigger news, we know how this Saints game is going to be.
It's probably going to be a split, man.
Yeah.
If the Saints, they already won one, but if they didn't win no other game, they were going to try to win that one, man.
They was definitely, and, I had Saints fans telling me at work, hey, man, if we don't win no game this year, I know we going to win one. So, Hey, man.
Unfortunately, they're probably right.
Hey, they say we definitely gonna win that one. Like, man, I don't know what it is, but man, the Saints
It's a
make
60-year
sure,
rivalry, man.
man, they get it outside every time, man. Like, I don't care what, like, hey, man, they come for us, man. They always coming for us. Like, they always coming for us, even if it's another team involved and they didn't do the work.
Hey,
So,
that's the beauty of having a rival, man. It's always, like I said, man. I've made it known I don't root for the Falcons per se, or I ain't gonna say I root for them. I'm not a Falcon fan, but one thing I do is hate the Saints. I don't care who it is. That's never gonna leave me. I'm always gonna want bad things for the Saints. I hope they lose every single game, still, man. So, yeah, man. It's just a rivalry, man. You never. They could be both of them could be 0-15, last game of the season. They're gonna want to kill each other and win this game. So,
I mean, it is unlikely that we get a sweep in this game.
Yeah,
That'd
be real sweet if it was though.
It really would be. Yeah. It would be how sweet it is type of deal if it can happen. Man, I would almost say that is better than making the playoffs. Because if we can beat them guys, man, hey, if we can beat them guys, man, that would be lovely, lovely, lovely. Because the only thing we got to do,
I say don't have such high expectations, man.
Yeah, man. We really know the Saints are gonna get up for that game. Both of them. They really want both of these games so they can at least say they won 3 games. And 2 of them was against the Falcons. They would love to say.
For a lot of them games in the 80s and 90s, man, them was the only games you was probably gonna win for the most part. So that's why you circle that one. So man, we might got a chance in this one. So man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, the rest of the season, like I said, them games, it's a tough schedule. It can go either way. Like I said, I think this team has the potential. If they play to their full potential and they're healthy, I think they could, sneak into the wild card. But it's gonna be a tough road, man. They have not been done any favors by the schedule, man. With the early bye week, with tough games, with all of it, man. So it's gonna be a tough road to go.
It's gonna be a tough uphill battle, man. That's what's made the Tampa game and that Carolina game.
Man.
When you gotta have
you kind of expect Tampa Bay was gonna be a little tough, but Carolina, and then I'm online, man. And these Carolina fans be way out of pocket. Like they for a team that don't win too much, man, they got a lot of smack. They talk a lot of smack. It's because we beat y'all the last 2 times. Like, come on, man. Like,
man. I try not to pay them guys any attention, man. Especially the Panthers fans. Like,
they looking for a rival, but truth be told, we don't care about the Panthers, man. Like, it's the
same. Man.
Sorry.
We don't see y'all, man. Maybe Tampa Bay see y'all. Maybe the Saints see y'all. I don't know if anybody in this division really see y'all.
Maybe Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville. Maybe y'all can start some up there.
Man. Y'all get no love, man.
It ain't us,
man. We're not y'all rivals, man. Hey.
Man.
Yeah, man. So just forget about it.
Yeah. Well, man, we 4 weeks in. We got the bye week coming. How are you feeling, man? Are you in a good space as a Falcon fan right now?
Man,
in this moment.
Hey, man, I'm really liking the direction of the team, man. I know they're trying to run Terry out. They're trying to run Rob. They're trying to run Penix out. They're trying to run me out. They're trying to I like everything that is going on in the city, man. And I think we headed in the right direction, man. Like I really am, man. I got high expectations for the next couple of years, for this Atlanta Falcons organization. And man, just let things be, man. It's a lot of people that let be around here. But when you look at the draft picks that Terry has made, man, they really haven't been bad picks. They've been questionable, but just because you question something, don't make it bad. Don't make it bad, because
I want to call you as a character witness if I'm ever in trouble, because you're doing a good job for Terry right now, man.
Hey, man. Hey,
And all the Falcons
a guy asked me about, hey man, asked me this question today. How do you pick $100 million quarterback and then you go draft one? I said, hey, how did that work out for him? It's working out. It's working out.
We're never gonna know that it's not working out. It was a waste of.
If you make it to the playoffs right now, and you never see that guy again, and you wind up getting something good for him in a trade, which in the next few weeks somebody's gonna get desperate. So.
Well, the problem is nobody else was going to give him that $100 million back then. So that's why nobody's biting now. They don't want to have to pay him. And the Falcons don't want to pay him no more either. So they're trying to make somebody else pay for him. But that's the issue. But I mean, hey, no need to rain on the parade of how things are going now, man. Hey,
man. I'm with Terry, man. Hey, we gave a lot of GMs a lot of time here.
I'm with Terry too, because I don't think Terry was making them decisions. So, but I mean, I told him blink twice if he's in duress. Give us a sign, Terry, if it's not really you.
Yeah. But I mean,
they're in a good space right now, though.
I'm feeling good about where we headed at with, man.
Yeah.
With these young birds out here we got, man.
Yeah, I think like I said, my new favorite guy, Jeff Ulbrich. In the defense, I think you got a good foundation over there with that defense. Diablo, Terry picking up Diablo, good pickup, man. Like, he's made some good moves, so I give him that. You got to give him his props on the things that work. Jesse Bates, another good pickup that we got to give him credit for as well. So he's made some moves, man, that have got some guys that are foundational pieces and have contributed to the team. So. I give him props for that, man. I'm never going to give him props for the two quarterback thing, because I don't know what he was doing with that, but it is what it is, man. Hey, let's let bygones be bygones, I guess, at this point, man. We can't go back in time. We can't. What was the Cher song? If I could turn back time. We can't do that right now. So it is what it is. But I mean, like I said, man, I think it's a good time to be a Falcon fan, man. You got a bright future. You got a quarterback that's going to be your franchise quarterback. You got one of the best players in the league in Bijan Robinson. You got a pretty good young receiver in Drake London. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff that a lot of teams don't have, man. You could be Carolina. You could be the Saints. You could be one of those teams who they don't know which direction they're going in. They don't know what their quarterback is. They don't know what, they don't have anything that they can look at and say, we got one of the best who does this. So, I think you're in a pretty good space right now, man, as a Falcon fan, man. And you guys tell us, man, what y'all think, man. How are you feeling? Perfect time. We want your response. We want you guys to interact. Tell us how you feeling about, like I said, this team at the bye week, the organization as a whole, and just, the outlook on this season. Still early in the season. You got a tough schedule, but are you optimistic that the Falcons are finally going to end this playoff drought? And maybe, and if not the playoff drought, the next few years, how things are going to look, man, with this team and what they're doing as far as building it up. Let us know. Comment below, man. Tell us how y'all feel about that. And also, man, do yourself a favor. If you have not subscribed, and, last week, BeeWoo, the numbers are going out of control right now, man. We can't even I'm trying to chase down these subscribers. We said we was doing a hoodie giveaway. At the 500 subscriber, I ain't even looked at the numbers today, but we somewhere in the 700s, almost 800 now. So, Yeah, man. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking the videos. And, we greatly appreciate it. We are going to do that giveaway. And I guess we got to figure out something for 1,000 too, because that may be by the time we get next week, it'll be about so I guess we'll be giving away 2 things at this point, man. But I got a little idea how we're going to do it. So, we'll give you updates on that. It'll be a video that we drop that gives you instructions on it. So make sure you're turning your notifications on so you don't miss that. So you can win some free stuff, man. Who doesn't like free stuff, man? And we got some pretty cool logos with the BirdTalk and cover 2 stuff that we got going on, man. So spread the word. Continue to do that, man. We appreciate y'all. BeeWoo, you got anything else for the people, man?
Hey, we love y'all haters too, cause y'all the one got them numbers going up. We like that. We like that.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all. Hey, man. Tell a friend, say the hater. Peace up. A-Town down.
We out of this thing, man. We'll see y'all next week. Go Falcons. Go beat the Bills.